I think we're live. Hi, everyone. Tootsie and Devontae. Hey, guys. Okay, I'm going to just share this out for a minute. So while everybody's coming in, let's see, is anybody? Oh, those first couple minutes are always so nerve-wracking. Okay, here it is. Okay. Let's share. Hi, Devontae. Hey, okay, so I have one other lady. She's gonna come on first, and then I'm gonna save you for last because I feel like we'll have a lot to talk about. Hey, Daphne. Hey, Camellia's Lane. Good to see you, ladies. So, Devontae, I sent you the link in your Instagram message, but then I'll post it here too when it's closer to you coming on. So then you can just click the link in the chat and then come right in, okay? I'm excited. How are you ladies doing? Don't mind me. I'm just sending out the link a couple places so people can jump on over. Let's see here. Okay. So guys, it's almost Friday. This week has gone by so fast. I'm so grateful that it's going by fast because you know what happens in a few days. Baby, he's almost home. Well, he's almost at work release, so that's close enough. I'll take it. Oops. Okay, and then one more spot. Hold on, guys. I'm almost there. Oh, it's raining? Daphne, it's actually, we had our first kind of cool day. Well, yesterday was kind of cool too, but it has been hot here in Washington. We're in Washington State, not DC. That's what everybody normally thinks. I got you, Devontae. I just saw your text message. It's all good. You're cute. Okay, let's see here. Almost done, guys. Last time, for some reason, when I'm doing StreamYard, my notifications don't always go out. So people were like, make sure you send the link. Okay, and okay. Cool. Okay. Hey, LQ. Hey, Tasha. Hi, guys. Was the baby to signify his size? Oh, wait, what did I miss? Okay, let me go back up because y'all laughing at something. Okay, Tootsie, yes, girl. I was going to talk about these earrings. These are from Rashida Girl. And I had these for a minute, and y'all, I lost the box. So the other day I was digging through stuff and found the box. Aren't these cute? And I had ordered 2 pairs. So they're very similar. One's the hot green, neon green. And I'm so glad because these are like perfect for summer. But I love when jewelry has like different textures on them. And they're very lightweight, very cute. So yeah, Rashida Girl. I wanted to give her a special mention. I don't think her, oh yeah, there it is. Those are her ats right there. Rashida Girl. Very cute, right? I was really impressed because I thought that they'd be a little bit more heavy. And I also thought, you know, sometimes when the earrings have like this kind of back, but it goes over your earring, it pushes the back off a lot and they slide out. That's been my experience. But these are staying in good. Really good. Okay, so let's see. Hey, sister, I'll call you. I'm on the phone with you. Oh, good, Tasha. I hope they get you an appointment soon, girl. Thanks. Yeah, these are pretty dope. I like them. I'm excited. I was gonna put I might have a costume change mid-show just because. I'm just saying. I'm gonna let you run this. Okay, no problem, Tosh. So guys, I wanted to just let you know too. I have on the Lash by Kia. Lash by Kia, I believe was on my very first episode. These are her schoolgirl ones, but guess what? I use them with the Bella Galore magnetic eyeliner. And when I tell you, I swear the lashes like leaped out of my hand and stuck to the lashes. I don't know this magic sorcery. I really don't know what is going on, but it works so well. And you don't have to use her lashes. She wasn't lying. You can use them with any lashes and they just stick quick. Hey, PJ. Yeah, so anyway, these are the Lash by Kia lashes with the Bella Galore eyeliner and then the Bella Galore lip. And this is a matte lip and it feels really good. And I love how pigmented it is. Yeah, LQ, I am sold. Like it's magic. I don't know how she does it. I just don't know how she does it. Okay, so I'm waiting for my first gal. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for her because I'm just making sure she might be in here and I want her to pop on. Oop. Oop. Okay, so you guys don't click that link. Not yet. Anyway, if we have time later, we can have people come on. Let me just make sure she knows I'm live because sometimes. Oh, you are. Okay, so click. There she says she's on. Here. Oh, sorry. I sent her. Did I send her the? Yeah, I sent her the link. I need you to click on the StreamYard link, which I'm going to send to you one more time. And I also put it in the chat if you're in there. Okay. She's coming, y'all. We're trying to get this together. I hope that this works. Okay, let's see. Don't forget to hit. Thanks, Tootsie. Yes, y'all, please hit the like button. And please, if you guys, since we have a little time, if you guys could share that out, I would really greatly appreciate it. Just let me tell you what my goal is and why sharing it out is important is because I've seen where other companies will have, and not Black companies, but other companies will have, they'll be small and somebody big just gives their company a shout out. And out of nowhere, the company just blows up. And so, yeah, I'm not at that point yet because I don't have the followers yet. But the goal is I want to do that for us, y'all. I want to be the person that is able to get your product. And I don't mind paying for your product. So that's another perk. I don't ask for you to send me anything for free. But I get your product. I love your product. And then I shout you out. And then hopefully it could just boost your company and take it off. And then that gives you a good start. Because we already a couple strikes down. We have to fight so hard. And I think we need more exposure. So please share it out if you can. Oh my goodness. I hope that she sees my links. This one is really good, guys. I'm excited because it's not something that we've done yet. So it's a new type of a product. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to start chit-chatting and hopefully okay, here we go. Here she comes, y'all. Okay, so let me just give you a little bit of a background. So I was a subscriber to the Izzy and Liv brown sugar box. I don't know if you guys heard about them, but they were a subscription box and I like them because they weren't all about jewelry or makeup. They'd give you stuff that you could use. Like every box, you get a t-shirt. You might get some makeup, but then you get like sunglasses or one theme was like travel. And they gave me this really cute passport holder, a little tag for my luggage, a little blanket for the plane and a pillow, a blow up pillow. So they had a lot of cute things. Well, this specific box that I got, which I got a little while ago, they put out these, it was a barbecue theme. So they gave you these cute little plates and silverware. Oh, she popped out. Maybe she's coming back. They gave you these cute little plates and silverware, and then they gave us some spices, y'all. And this is where I was introduced to BigToe Seasoning Mix. Now I'm going to bring her on so she can tell us all about this BigToe. I have tried these before, so this isn't a blind taste test, but I will tell you which ones are my favorite and then describe to you what the 3 flavors that I have are. So without further ado, let's welcome in the CEO and founder of BigToe Seasonings. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Well, you look beautiful.
Well, so do you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, my pleasure. So
Sorry about the technical difficulties. I was on the cell phone, and then you said click the link. So I was kind of running back and forth. And I'm like, okay, I got to get on. But I'm here.
Okay,
so
well, that's
you have me.
Yes, thank you so much. So I don't know if you heard, I was just giving them a little background on how I got introduced to you, but it was from the Brown Sugar subscription box. And so they gave us some samples of, I'm guessing these are probably your 3 most favorite or most
love them.
Okay. So why don't you, sorry, hold on, just dropped it. Okay, so I wanted to first, we can't even ignore this. Tell us about how you named it BigToe Seasonings. And I have a hint, but you go ahead and fill it in.
Yes. So we've all heard the phrase. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you good.
Okay, great. So we've heard the phrase, after you've tasted grandma's food or mom's, and you'll say, "Oh, mom, you put your big toe in that." So that's kind of where it came from. Okay. And let me tell you, I can tell you have that same fun, happy spirit that I have. Now, I came out of court, something really serious for the past 8 years. Okay. So I wanted to do something that was fun, for the remainder of my life. But, I didn't want to do a restaurant. But I love great tasting food and I love cooking. Okay. So I said, why not do my own seasoning line? So that's kind of where it came from.
Wow.
Kind of resigned early from my job as city director of a municipal court. Very serious stuff, where we did meetings in front of the mayor, city council, was always so suited up. And
I bet
all of that serious stuff, which I love, criminal justice, but I wanted to do something fun, and this is it. BigToe has been amazing.
I love it. I'm so glad that you decided to do that because, for one, the name grabs your attention, and I knew it had something to do with putting your toe in it, so that's good. Yes. And then just the variety that you provide on your site is so cool. How long have you been in business?
Say that again.
How long have you been in business?
Hold on just 1 second. I don't know why I'm getting some extra.
Oh, if you have me on your YouTube.
Something's going on. Okay. I've been in business since August 2018.
Okay, so you're still pretty new. Fairly new. How's it going?
Yes, I'm still fairly new. It feels like it's been forever because I've so enjoyed it and I've gone so many different places. So sometimes I pinch myself. I said, hey, it's only been about 2 years, So, but the response has been great.
That's awesome.
Of course, with COVID, there's been a little slow going, but, I'm believing that my customers and new customers will step up and, we're kind of sheltered in a little bit, somewhat. Okay. It's a great time to be cooking at home, with a lot of
I'm surprised your sales haven't went through the roof because all I've been doing is cooking at home.
Yes. I've been enjoying it. I really have. I've only gone to maybe 2 restaurants in the past maybe 3 months.
Oh, wow.
Because I've just been honing in on my skills and trying all different dishes. And I've really enjoyed just bringing, I have 5 kids. I have like 11 grandkids.
Wow. Wow.
So I've always cooked, but I looked at it kind of more so as a chore, when you come in from work. So I've kind of flipped it, and I'm actually enjoying the culinary arts part of it, and of course the great taste now. So I'm enjoying it.
Awesome. So do you package out of your home?
We have a small office, but I have a home office as well.
Okay. And then how big is your team? Are you part of do you have a team that puts everything together, or are you?
Absolutely. Yes, I have a graphic team, I have a product team, and also have a promotions team. So I do have a great group of people who work around me, surround me with, strength, blessing, encouragement, and all of those great things. I have a great team. I really do.
That's awesome. Well, I just want to be honest, you guys, I've tried these. I had a whole nother set that I used up. So this, this isn't a blind taste test, but I want to tell you guys kind of what it tastes like so you guys can get an idea. In the chat, they're saying, I love the name. And they're saying hi. Everybody's saying hi to you.
Well, I like to do a giveaway if you don't mind.
Oh,
Let's
sure.
give away something. Hold on one second.
That's
Sorry, me
awesome.
breathing, but I'll let you figure out how you want to do it. Select the winner, but
Okay.
I
Oh,
like to
that's
give away a trio set.
yes.
So
So that's
however
what I
you're
have,
wanting
guys.
to do that. I tell you what. How about we have them log onto my website and join our BTS club, and the first person, let's just say the 7th person,
Okay.
if that's okay. And it's
The 7th
BigToeSeasonings.com.
And okay, you guys, you hear that? Big Toe Seasonings. I'm gonna put this in the chat so you guys can go right on over there.
And it's BigToe Seasonings with an S.
Okay, BigToe Seasonings with an S.com.
You want to give away some flavor.
Okay, this is exciting, guys. This is our first giveaway on the show.
We have the Creole, we have lemon pepper, and we have the Bless Your Heart all-purpose seasoning.
Okay.
I welcome all of y'all's support.
Yes,
welcome your support.
Yes. Okay,
and
guys.
join our BTS club. The 7th person who joined, email us, and I would get this trio set sent out to you this week.
Awesome. You guys hear that? All right, so you better head on over at BigToeSeasonings.com. So she has the variety pack, which is the, let's see, I have right now the the all-purpose.
Yes, that looks like the Bless Your Heart.
Oh yeah, this is good.
All-purpose, and that's good on everything.
Everything. You can taste. It has a good level of salt. It's not too salty. It's very flavorful. Ooh, it got my mouth watering so much.
It's really good. I mean, it's great on all meats, on your greens, green beans. Me personally, I like the lemon pepper on my green beans.
Okay, you know what I liked in my greens was your
and
Creole.
That's Creole, really good for jambalayas, all of the good stuff. Pan-seared shrimp.
Yes, it has a little bit of a little smokiness to it.
Yes, it's really good, and it's not too spicy. The Creole have a little kick to it, but it's not overpoweringly hot.
Right, and it just kind of gets you in the back of your throat. It's not like a tongue burn kick. It's a good one. Now, let me tell you, I am a lemon pepper wing freak. I love lemon pepper, and it's so hard to find a good lemon pepper that's like got the right balance and not too lemony, but then not too salty. Y'all, this one was gone so fast. I use this on everything. This is my favorite lemon pepper flavor that I've had so far. It's delicious. It is like,
it's popping.
You can put it, I mean, on your meats, but you can put it on vegetables. It's good on everything.
Oh, yeah. I love it on my green beans.
I
Even your greens. It adds a little pop to your veggies.
It does. I had it the other day on some grilled zucchini. It was so good.
I'm a griller, too. I'm actually the griller in my house. My husband he likes the fire, but I do the rest of it.
Well, if you got this on your team, girl, you're doing all right over there.
Well, thank you so much.
You guys, BigToe Seasonings. Make sure you go over, join her mailing list. She'll pick her winner, and I'm sure. Are you going to contact them, or do you need me to help you with that?
I'll contact them. Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
As long as they enter that email address, or the email address, I'll contact them.
Okay, and please let me know who the winner is so I can post it on my phone. Okay.
I'll come back and let you know. Okay.
All right, so BigToe Seasonings, I have her her IG also in the description along with her website, and then I've also put it at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you guys go over and show her some love and get you some.
I appreciate it.
You won't miss, you won't regret it at all. And I just appreciate you for coming on today. It was a pleasure.
I appreciate you for inviting us.
Okay,
I always say, I have a saying, don't slap your mama. Put your big toe in it.
That is so cute. That's so
From
cute.
Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, we thank you. And if you are expanding or you come up with new things and you want to get that information out there, just let me know. We can have you come back on.
I will. And actually, we do have a lemon pepper fish fry since the brown sugar box. The lemon pepper fish fry, and we have a down south barbecue rub.
Ooh.
So we have added the new products, and we have 3 other lines, no salt blends coming real soon.
Oh,
so expect to see those on the site by the end of August.
Okay, you know what? That's awesome because I had told my grandma about these and I was gonna give them to her, but she can't do the salt. So
Yeah.
now this will be
I
perfect.
understand. Yeah. So we'll be look for those at the end of August or maybe even before, but we'll have
Okay.
those up and available by the end of August.
Awesome. I'm so excited for you. This is great. I will make sure everybody has all of your information and we'll just keep sending them your way.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Just so you know, everybody in the chat is saying, oh, Kristen, she says, I love the seasoning. She loves the lemon pepper. Daphne said, I did it already. I hope I'm number 7. Everybody's going over and signing up. So I hope
thank you, because I can't see the chat for some reason, but I thank them so much. And again, I thank Izzy and Liv because they pretty much made me, I have customers from Jersey to California to Florida. And of course, Texas and a lot of other states, so who are still, reordering from me. So I really appreciate them too. And I thank you again for today.
Of course, anytime. Yeah. You have a wonderful rest of your day. And I wish you nothing but the best and growth for your business.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. You have a good one.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, guys, isn't she great? She's so adorable. Yes, so Combat Divas, hi. You said that you have this too. I think maybe a lot of people got it from the brown sugar box, but like, what a put on is that? Like, I'm telling y'all, I'm a real lemon pepper snob, and this is really good. And I'm not eating meat right now, so I kept putting it on vegetables because I wanted my lemon pepper wings fit, and I wasn't. I didn't know how to do it. So a couple of days ago, before I did the zucchini, which I think the zucchini is my favorite, but I took it and put it on some mushrooms that I sauteed. It was really good, but the zucchini, I don't know what the combination is, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's lemon pepper. The Creole seasoning is really good in my greens. I use that all the time for my greens. I put that in like any of my vegetable medleys that I do, and then all-purpose. It's really a good all-purpose. Like I keep dropping them. Sorry. You can put that on anything. Like it works for anything. And I like her seasonings because a lot of times when you get seasonings, they're just salt. It just tastes like salt and then maybe something else. To me, I feel like I taste the other seasonings before I get to the salt, which is good because, it's all about the tongue taste. Okay, so let's see what we got next. Someone's just texting. Let me make sure. Okay. Oh, thanks, Devontae. I wonder why. I don't know. Okay. So, guys. Yes. I'm really excited about our next guest. Hold on. Let me see. So, Tootsie says, I'm hungry. Combat Divas. I love that name. I got to check you out, Combat. I will have to try the lemon pepper one. You got me thinking about, yes, I'm telling you, girl, I love lemon pepper and I don't play about my lemon pepper. I'm sensitive about it. You get what I'm trying to say? Tootsie says, hey girl, what branch were you? Army here. Oh yeah, look at our military people. Cool. Okay, guys. So my next guest, guys, he's very special to me personally, but also he's my first Mr. on my support A Sistah. Corny. I know it's corny, but whatever. Don't at me because I like to be a little corny sometimes. So I'm going to tell you how I met Mr. Devontae. He and my husband were participating in an organization called Toastmasters, and Devontae was a speaker there. Devontae, I dropped the link in the chat, so you can click that too if you need to, so you can come in the waiting room. So most of you know where my husband's at. And he's only there for 5 more days? Next Wednesday. Woo! Yes, work release. Here we come. So Devontae was there with him in the Toastmasters group, and Babe had been telling me about this young man who he really saw a lot of potential in, and so I was ready to hear everybody speak. I thought Babe was gonna speak too. I didn't know what was going on, but Devontae gets up on that stage. Now, y'all. I'm not being biased because at the time I didn't even know who he was. I didn't know anything about him. But have you ever met somebody and you just look them in the eye and you're just like, that is gonna be somebody. Like, he has got a lot of talent. There's a sparkle in him that I saw from the very first time I ever laid eyes on him. I just was like, why is he here? He does not belong here. And whatever he does when he gets out of here, he's gonna do big things. And I would just tell you, I think it's been April that he came home, and he's already doing big things. He is not disappointed at all. So Devontae, come on in, get on that link so I can introduce you. But this is Devontae. I'm going to bring on, he's going to tell us about some of his businesses, how he got started, what his plans are, what his goals are. And I'm excited for you guys to meet him because he is such a delight. If he comes on, Devontae, you got to click the link that's in here he comes. Okay, so the name of his business is Manifest Motivation. So we're going to click Devontae in and have him share with us. Welcome, Devontae.
Oh, hey, I was trying to figure this out. No, I'm new to technology. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I know I'm clicking something right here.
Yeah, I figured that was what you were doing. But no, I'm glad that you got it figured out. Manifest Motivational Services.
Yeah, I didn't know what to put. I was going to put Devontae, but then it'll be redundant because that's my YouTube name. And I'm like, let's try this.
That works. So I put your links in the description too, so everybody can go in and find you. But Devontae, I was just telling them how we met and how when you spoke, you commanded the attention of the room. You had this sparkle in your eye, and I just knew that you were going to do wonderful things. Yes, and you have not
disappointed. Thank you.
I talk about you all the time, and I'm just so proud of you because you did exactly what you said you were going to do, for one. And you're just like, you're doing it. I'm just like so impressed. How do
you Honestly, well, first I want to say thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.
You inspire me by all of this that you're doing.
Well, thanks.
Real talk. But no, for real, because I didn't know you were doing all of this when I was inside. Like, I came out here, I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like, this is a whole different person. But I always said that I seen that in you. Like, I was like, there's this like bright light. Like, we're just like, your energy is radiant. You know what I mean?
Well, I saw yours too.
But it's humbling, because I'm like, wow, I'm just like, some people are saying things like, oh, it's good. I'm proud of you when you're doing this and you're doing that. And to me, it's just like, I feel like I'm not doing enough, and so I guess it's like, well, I'm humbled to hear that, but at the same time, I'm still like, I'm not really doing enough. Like,
well, I mean, that's good because then that'll keep pushing you. But like, dude, you just got out in April. I mean, and we're in a pandemic and we're in quarantine and everything's shut down. So the fact that you even have been able to get this done in that amount of time is really impressive. So you got to give yourself a little pat on the back for that.
No, thank you. I really appreciate that. And thank you for helping me through those times where I was feeling down too.
Yeah, of course. I got your back. Now listen, the Spice Rack knows I do not like talking on the phone, but anytime Devontae has to call, I'm like, call me. It's cool. I will talk to you because I know it's important when he needs to talk.
Oh, I'm so honored. Thank you.
Yes, no, you are so welcome. Okay, so tell us, now you have the t-shirts and that's under the Manifest website, Manifest Apparel. But then I also saw that your Instagram is the High Performance Coach. Is that something new?
Actually, so it started off, okay, how can I give a quick summary of this?
Okay.
It actually started off with more of the coaching before I came out with the shirts. So I was like, I was putting out these live videos on Facebook and people were tapping in with me, kind of getting advice from me. We'll do Zoom calls and everything. And I looked it up what I was doing and it was like, oh, you're life coaching right now. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that's what it was. They were sending me little financial tips and stuff. And I was like, all right, I was doing that for free. But what eventually happened is I was talking to these individuals and they were seeing some sort of effects or some change, I guess, which I really appreciate. And one of the ladies that were actually needed some help from me, they said, why don't you do some clothes? And I was like, clothes, that's a saturated market. Everybody sells clothes. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't really know about all that. I do stuff different, And then they were like, no, just find out, put your spirit into the clothes. And I figured, hey, you know what? that'll be a way that even if I can't get a live with somebody, if I can't get a Zoom or some kind of message, I can possibly get in your closet to where when you open the closet, you put that shirt on, it says something like ambitious, or queen or king. And you may not ever talk to me in person ever, but that shirt will keep you motivated throughout the day if you walk around and use it correctly. It may motivate someone else. So that's kind of how the apparel came as a spinoff of it.
Okay. So I'm going to just back up a little bit so that the chat knows. So Devontae's main goal is to be a life coach, a mentor, a motivator, a speaker, right?
Yes.
So he's been doing little bits of that. Like he's been talking to, was it at a school that you were doing that Zoom call with?
Yes, high school students.
Okay. So what's great about that is that Devontae is telling them a lot of the secrets that he probably wish he had known that wouldn't have directed him down the path that he went. Because it probably was just a few things that were, if Devontae had that access, he probably wouldn't have went down that way. His trajectory would have been completely different. So he tries to catch these kids while they still can make good choices. And since he's still young and gets the lingo, gets the life, he knows that he can connect with them on a level that the rest of us can't. And that's why what he is doing is so great. And I think that is something that I can see you doing so long and so taking this so far. And I just can't wait to see what door opens for you for that, because you're really good at it.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I truly do. Do.
So have you had through quarantine, have you been able to get any speaking gigs or anything like that?
I had that presentation and I had a couple that I could have taken, but since my current situation on that GRE program, they wouldn't allow me to because they're saying I'm quarantined as well.
Okay.
So but I'm still in contact with those individuals who want me to come speak. It was one was at one of the Black Lives Matters rallies.
Yeah.
They wanted me to come speak there. And then I had another leadership program for a different school. They wanted me to speak virtually there, but then they wanted me to come in person first to talk to them. So the come in person first, I couldn't do. And it kind of threw off everything.
Okay. And this is just so the chat knows too. So he mentioned the graduated reentry, which is GRE. And what that program allowed was for people to get out a little bit earlier than their final sentence date. And you either get out and go to work release for 6 months and then you have home monitoring, or in Devontae's case, you get out, but you have the monitor on you. So you still have a little bit of a curfew. So that's why some of the live events in person, he's not able to go to yet, but you're almost done with that, right? What, September?
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Yes.
3 weeks.
A free bird and can go wherever he wants to go. So I think that's going to be the game changer right there.
Listen, I feel like a slingshot where it's holding me back right now, and then bang! I was like, let's go.
Yes. So, Devontae, tell us more about what your big goal is. What is it that you're wanting to succeed at or do?
Okay, so my huge goal is I want to be the top high performance motivational speaker. Like, that's my platform. Like, I want to be bigger than Tony Robbins. I want to be bigger than E.T. and those guys. I want to do that, and I want to reach multiple platforms to hit a level that I don't think to this day there's someone that came from what I came from is hit. Like, there's life coaches, there's motivational speakers, and there's some that came from poor like I have. There's some people that came from bad backgrounds like I have, but there's not anyone that's made it to the top from prison, and especially in my age group. So that's what I really want. That's my goal. And that's what I'm pushing it right there. And I feel like if I reach those platforms, I can be like that light amongst a lot of individuals that come from my background that could possibly stop them or redirect them from having to go through all the same things that I went through.
And that's so important because everybody in the chat now, y'all, if y'all are honest with yourselves, you either know someone who's in your family member or closely connected that has been in the prison system. And most of them look like me and Devontae. And the problem is that when you're in there, they're not rehabilitating you. They're not teaching you how to behave in society or reintegrate into society. You have to learn that on your own. And fortunately, Devontae surrounded himself with other like-minded, I guess, people that were incarcerated that had the same vision of wanting to get out and be productive and do things, do good things and make money legitimately. And so he had made his own little community within. And then now he's out here and trying to spread that word to our kids so that they don't end up being what having to go through what he went through.
Truth.
Do you mind sharing just a little bit, like a summary of your story on what led you to prison and how long you were in?
Yeah, we talking about like the direct story of the event or like life?
You could just tell us kind of the life part.
The life part, okay. Pretty much, young, you grew up in the Esoteric Project, Seattle. My grandmother raised me. My dad was murdered before I was born while my mom was pregnant with me and had my other older brother. She kind of had like I want to say a mental breakdown, but she couldn't take it. So she took my brother to my other grandmother, and then I was with my grandma, and she'll come in and visit every once in a while and see that we have what we have. But my grandma pretty much raised me out there in the Esoteric. What eventually happens is, I think all, ladies trying to raise a son, any single parent, especially if it's a woman trying to raise a son, is difficult. We have testosterone, and especially when you have a negative environment around you, right? And now tap that on top of a 55-year-old woman, she can't keep up with it for too long. So I started getting more involved in the streets. And then when I was 14 years old, she actually went to prison herself, for something that caught up to her from her past. Okay. And when she went to prison, that left me without supervision, very little supervision, if any. And so I started falling more into juveniles. The juvenile system raised me. Last time I sat in front of the juvenile, the judge told me, "We raised you. We're sending you to the adult courts." I was in and out of the jails and went to prison the first time. Then ended up in a situation due to a gang fight, which I led into a gang shooting, and I was facing life in prison at 22 years old. Wow. And at 22, I'm sitting there looking at myself in the mirror like, I haven't even lived longer than what they're trying to give me. My only deal was 25 years. My only deal was 25 years. And they weren't playing about that. I looked in the mirror and I said, okay, man, something's got to change. But they weren't coming down for that 25 years. And what I did was I talked to the lawyer and my public defender. You know how the public defenders are, especially with Archon. Exactly. And I fired him. And I went pro se. So I went pro se. I represented myself. I learned all the legal matters.
Wait a minute. You know that? No, you represented yourself at 22?
I represented myself at 22.
Wow.
I did. I don't talk about it much, but because I don't, it's something like I don't want to seem like I'm like, yeah, I did that. It's just I had to do it. I mean, honestly, when you have a public defender, you're no worse off doing it by yourself. Like you're right. You're really not, and that's the sad thing. I mean, it's kind of like same. That's the sad part. But wow, so how was that? Oh my God! Listen, it was scary initially. I'll tell you this in 3 breakdowns, real quick breakdowns: the beginning, the middle, and the end. The beginning part, I was like, a dude that brought me a book was like, "Well, bro, if you're mad at your public defender, why don't you do it yourself?" And I was sitting there myself, I'm like, let me try it. So I went and did it, and then I go for the, I'm 22 years old. I'm naive. I'm not thinking about anything. I was like, well, I'm facing the rest of my life, so I might as well be the one that fights for my life, and the only one that cares about it. So I went in there in front of the judge. The judge was like, look, I think it's the worst decision you're ever going to make in your life. You're not going to be able to do this proficiently, but you can comprehend things. You're not stupid. You can read it right. So I'm gonna let you do it. Do whatever what you like. And my stomach dropped. I went for it. Then there's the middle part where I'm starting to learn a little bit more. And you got the people laughing. You got the people that are getting cooked that are trying it for themselves. You have the people like, you can't do it. You can't do it. And the prosecutor's like, I'm gonna get you. And he's making little remarks and stuff. And he's laughing at certain paperwork I did wrong. And I'm sitting there and I'm kind of, can I do this? I'm reading certain books. The book of Nehemiah is what I helped led me through that in the Bible. Mm-hmm. And I'm tripping. I'm like, bro, I don't think you can really do this, but you're here, keep going. At the end of it, by the end of it, when I came into that courtroom and I did my opening statements, and then the prosecutor went through going through the trial and starting to see me as a threat to where he's saying little stuff to me and I'm saying stuff back to him, and the other paid attorneys that my co-defendant had is saying, look, man, you might have a problem to the prosecutor. I was feeling myself. And when it all boiled down, and that jury came back to him and told him I beat all the assault and first degrees, and they said that they got a hung jury on the assault and second degrees, which I wanted anyway. And the lawyer looked at the prosecutor and said, "Listen, that's the best pro se I've seen in 34 years. If you go back to trial against this kid, he might win." And I walked back and got the phone call and said, "Look, forget the 25 years. I don't want to give it to you. I don't feel like going to this case again. Take this last 89 months and do 4 years. I'll let you go home. Let's just leave this be."
So you went from possible life to 25 years as the plea to taking a 4-year bid.
Yep, 4-year bid.
After representing yourself?
After representing myself. And it wasn't just the 25. Like, some people get the 25-year deals and they think that I was only facing 45. I was facing 146 years. They caught me across the street with the guns in the car on video, shooting the gun and everything. And it was crazy. It was crazy how I had to spin it. But, I fought my way out of it. I was blessed, and I got out of the situation. From that point on.
I had no idea. I never knew this part about you. I never knew this. Does Babe know that? Because he's never told me that.
He knows about it.
Wow, that's
yeah, he knows.
Crazy. Everybody in the chat is saying, "Wow, amazing, amazing young man. That's crazy, amazing." Like that's insane.
Thank you.
But that's supposed to prove how, like, when I told you that you're just special. You really are just special. I don't know what it is, but it's something that you are destined to do more than this. Because when I saw you that first time, I was like, this young boy should not be here. This doesn't even look like he doesn't even fit in the mold of anybody else that looks like that in this place. Like, you just don't. You don't fit that. So I'm excited to see what you do next. But I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue forward.
Oh, no. I was just, that's just to sum that up. The reason how I got to the point I am now and how I built that community with your husband and other like-minded individuals in prison was because after I did that, I went from being, like I said, a gang. 8 years ago, you'd have been like, who is that? Like, I went from a gang member that didn't say nothing but dog, Nigga, BITCA, I don't give a, you know what I mean, pants down on my waist, blah, 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 to where I was able to articulate myself properly. I was able to hang with gladiators in that courtroom. And when I seen that I could do that, what happened next, I'm like, okay, well, what else can you do? Like, what can you do other than that? And then that's when I started reading different books and I started learning more and I started getting knowledge of self. And when I went to prison, I said, okay, well, look, let me get around people who are not only where I'm at, but ahead of me, who are ahead of me and they can show me things and kind of help direct my life. And that's how that came about, man. That's how it's just like, it was serendipitous. Every time I went to an institution, I found other individuals that were usually older dudes. I was always the youngest one in the group, and that was good and annoying at the same time to them and me. Much to tell you, I have much sometimes ready to push me in my face. It's like, God damn, why are you so high? I'm like, much. But no, really. I got around those older individuals, man, and they really showed me life. And I say to this day that they raised me. I was raised in the system, and I was able to come out this person I am now. And that's how I got from there to here, per se.
Yeah. And that's really not an easy thing to do. A lot of people, I think that you go in prison and you get all these free resources. Somehow you magically are coming out a better person. You have to literally work to turn into a better person. And they give you nothing to help you do that except for obstacles to make you not want to be a better person.
In fact, they'll try to make you trip. Yeah, exactly. Obstacles, and they'll trip over you. They'll oh my God. Like, yeah.
Well, and I know one thing Babe always says is what you do in prison is what you're going to do when you get out of prison. You're not going to just magically get up and want to work. You're not going to be a good dad. You're not going to be a good provider if you're not trying to do that while you're in there. And so I used to get so frustrated because he would never sleep in on the weekends. He'd get up at his same time, 6 o'clock, his stuff to do. And I'd be like, dude, relax. And he'd be like, no, because I'm preparing to come home. And that you have the same mentality because Devontae, he'd be up texting. When he first got out, he was texting at 6 o'clock in the morning, his inspirational text. And I was like, oh,
The only reason, no, look, the only reason I stopped that because I was like, maybe it's annoying everybody. Let me just tone that down. I just
It wasn't annoying at all. I just read it when I woke up. I had to give
okay. All right. But no, Munt's like, yes, he's the I would say there's people that started me on this track, there's people that kept me going, but like without him being the one to kind of close it and bring it into a conclusion for me, I wouldn't like to this day, like Tori be tripping, like, why are you up at 5, 6 in the morning on Saturday? I'm like, man, look, because there's people that are top hustlers that are filthier than me, but won't get up this early right now. So I gotta get up and get going. Like, but no, it's because
that's such a good mentality to have. It is. It just drives us crazy. The women.
Yeah. No doubt, man.
That's good. Okay, so really quick, let me do a quick interruption. Okay. It sounds like Kristen, you won the giveaway from Miss BigToe Seasonings. So yay, congratulations to you. She put that in the chat, so she'll be in contact with you. And Tasha already said she's coming over for her meal, so you better get ready, girl.
Do we do to-go plates?
Yes, to-go plates. That can be your little hustle, Kristen, because Kristen's on this health journey too, and she sends all these good-looking recipes that she's making and all kind of stuff. So that would be good. Okay, so Devontae, let's go back to your shirts.
Okay.
Do you have some of your shirts with you so we can show them? So
I do.
Here's the thing, guys. I was supposed to meet up with Devontae yesterday to get my shirts that I bought for him, but he wasn't feeling good. So COVID. He was like, let's just wait. Let's just wait, and you can go ahead and just show us.
That's why I didn't want to tell you. That's why I didn't want to tell you at first. I was like, listen.
First thing I thought. That's why I was like, oh no, that's cool. We can just reschedule because I ain't trying to get.
Look, hold on, I'm gonna show you the shirts. Look, right before I was coming back from the Cougar Mountain Zoo, right? I had the kids, and I was like, man, I'm feeling under the weather. I'm scared at this point. I'm not gonna lie. I'm laying down. I'm like, you know what? I still gotta go make this. I gotta go meet with her. But then I was like, wait a minute. That'll be super selfish. If I go meet with her and I have something, like, and I give it, you know what I mean? I'm like, that's wrong.
And
so
then
that's why
they would have got it next week and found you, and then he
exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I appreciated that. I appreciated the heads up.
Definitely.
So I don't have on the shirt because of that, but they're coming. So I just want Devontae to be able to show you the shirt. So if you guys want to purchase, you know what you're getting into.
Right. So right now, what I have the ambitious one on.
Okay.
That's the ambitious.
And you have them in black, white, and red.
Yes, they're in black, white. Excuse me. Oh, they're in black, white, and red. We're actually restructuring the whole frame of the Manifest Apparel. We're trying to go online, extensively at least. And so, I just did a mega order with my creative designer. I have them tomorrow, which includes more of your stuff. Huh?
There's a guy that I don't know who that is. Okay, I don't know who you are, Rick, but just hold on, and then I'll see if you can come on in a second. He keeps wanting to come in.
Oh, that's Rick Dimmer. I sent him the stream line.
Oh, Rick Dimmer. Oh,
yeah.
He thinks okay. Oh, he's probably trying to watch it through the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Rick. Let me see if I can send him the YouTube link. Oh, bless his heart.
Sorry about that, guys. I didn't know.
That's okay. He popped in a second ago, and I was like, "Why? Who is that?" Let me get the link, and Rick, I'm gonna see if I can find you and send it to you. Hold on, guys, just a second. Copy the link.
My apologies.
He's on Instagram, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think I can find him through your page.
Did he just say you're good? I can see you.
Did he say it?
I see a private chat.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Where's the oh Lord? How do you see the private chat? Here it is here. Okay, yeah, I just clicked it. Okay, Rick, here. I'm putting this in here. Not that one.
Hey,
I'm gonna send
that's another key guy, man. That's another key dude. Rick Dimmer.
That's awesome. Let me see here. Okay, Rick, I'm gonna send you the YouTube link so you can get in and watch us through that. Hold on 1 second. I kept trying to send it through my phone and it's not doing it. Of course, when I got everybody's eyes on me, everything wants to go slow. Let's see.
Rick. My guy.
I've
Thank you.
Rick, I've heard so much about you from my husband, so that's really cool that you're on here.
Oh man, he's awesome, man. Rick Denver's awesome. He was like one of the final guys to enter into my life too, like towards the end of it.
Yeah.
And that was like, it was like, wow. It was like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like towards the end, everyone started coming in. Like it was this power circle, man. And Rick Denver came through. He's put a lot of people on, man. That dude's put up a lot of people
I've
on.
heard.
Yeah.
He has construction jobs, right?
Yeah, he's in the trades. He runs multi-million-dollar projects. He works the city now. He did time in the federal prison, got out, changed his entire life. But I'll let you, when you guys put him on, you guys could do that. But yeah, he's awesome, man. He's awesome.
That is so, Rick. I just dropped the link so you can go right into the YouTube and then you can just watch the show. Sorry about that, but thanks for coming on and nice to meet you, kinda. So you have the ambitious shirts in red, white, and black.
Red, white, black. Yes, we do. And they're all coming in white letters right now because, like I said, we're transitioning. I just invested in some more to get it here to just have them all created inside. And so I did one more final order on the ambitious, the kings, the queens, which I'll show in a second. And right now we're gonna have them all tomorrow afternoon, and we're gonna be ready. And I'm gonna be setting up the different online websites so we can get on and start having them online. So this is our ambitious right here.
Okay.
And it usually has our logo in the back for our Manifest logo.
Got it.
But then we have these are our king, our king shirts right here.
So I ordered one of these for my guy, guys. So when he gets out, he can wear this.
And you're getting a bonus one because I ordered a couple other 4XLs. So I did one of these ones in blue too. Here's the king gift. It's wrapped up in the packet. Wait, where's the camera?
Yeah, it's backwards. Okay, cool. That'll be good. He's
it's
gonna
wrapped up in the package. Right. And this is our excuse me. This is our ambitious hoodie.
Okay.
This is the hoodie, right? Oh.
I know it's hard. Everybody knows. You guys, it's how it mirrors. It makes it hard to figure out where to go.
Thank you. I'm not slow, guys. I'm I'm still getting used to technology right now.
I imagine you were gone 4 or 5 years. It's probably
5.5 when this is done.
Yeah. So, but is it like walking into the future when you came out?
I seen a cordless charger for a cell phone. I was like, the other day, one of the residents at the shelter was like, "Can I get my charger?" And I'm looking around for the charger, and I'm like, "I can't see a charger." He was like, "That right there," and it looked like this. And I'm like, "That's not a charger, that's a phone." He said, "That's a charger." I said, "That's a phone." He said, "That's a charger." And I grabbed it. And he was like, "Oh, it is a charger."
I know. Imagine Babe after 22. He's gonna be like a caveman.
Oh my God, yeah, because he was out when the Flintstones were rocking around, right?
He only had pagers. He never did cell phones. He only had pagers. So I mean, we're just gonna be. I don't know what's going on.
He's gonna be figuring it out, man. He's gonna be figuring it out.
Yeah, he'll be figuring it out.
But
so with the king shirt, you know what? I don't know if I ordered a queen. Did I order a queen shirt?
I believe you did. I know you ordered the MI Next.
Yeah, I don't think I ordered a queen. Yeah, so I love this shirt. It says
you did order a queen. Yes, you did. You ordered a queen because I remember seeing queen and king.
Okay.
You ordered a black king with white letters.
Okay, cool. So tell us more about the MI Next shirt because I really like that one.
All right. Well, the MI Next shirt that came. Did I show that fast enough? That was too fast.
Yeah, there you go, and just hold it there.
MI Next, black kings
and queens
matter.
Matter. Black kings and queens matter.
Right. And the MI Next, black kings and queens matter. That actually came from when the George Floyd situation that happened, and me, it affected us all as a community first and foremost.
Of course, yeah.
And it put us. There was a multitude of emotions going around, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, what can I put out there to get people to see what we're feeling, to where we had a lot of Black Lives Matters going. We had a lot of I Can't Breathe. you know, and I really respect that. But I was like, I don't want to just jump into something like everybody else is doing right now, like, because everybody has their voice. And I'm like, well, what can I do? And my creative designer was like, well, man, like, it's scary, right? It's scary out there. Like, how do you feel? And I'm like, wow, it kind of feels like I could be the next one. And it's just so happened that I see this little boy with a cardboard sign or something. This little black kid with a little afro that said, "Am I next?" on a cardboard sign. And I was like, wait, am I next? And I said, okay, wait, Black kings and queens matter. Because I wanted to raise the standard from just Black Lives Matter, because I feel like we changed the perspective on how we see each other. It'll raise that standard. Like, you're a king, you're a queen. It's harder for you to say, I'm gonna kill that king. I'm gonna go slap that queen.
Okay.
You know, it's easier to say BITCS and IGGS.
Right.
You know? So that's
I
where
like that. I really like that. That's good.
Thank you.
How have you been doing with business? How's it been going with the pandemic and everything?
You know what's crazy? I don't know if it's because people want to buy more because they're stuck in the house, have nothing else to do. But, but no.
Listen, these places are getting all my money. I have been like out of control. It's out of control. The Amazon man, he just like barely even knocks anymore because he know, like, we just know what's up now.
What's up? Like, right.
I might as well
no doubt. No doubt. He's like, hey man, here, have the key, just drop it off by the couch.
Right, exactly.
No, but really, it's all
drink.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Tea or something. But no, it's been going well. I've had it with the shift, because I'm bringing it in-house now. I'm gonna be bringing it in-house. So it's been a little slower because the variety has dropped for a second. I had to get like the key sellers at the moment until I can transition fully. So right now it's a weird space.
So you mean in-house, meaning like now you're printing the shirts yourself?
Right.
Okay.
Right. I've been doing
for a long term. That's going to be a good move for you because you're not having to source that out. So that's going to grow eventually. That's great.
No, I appreciate it, man. I've been doing just to let everybody know, I've been doing all the necessary classes. I've been practicing. Like, there's no kind of messed up material that's going to get to you or anything like that. I stand behind my product fully. I'm passionate about it like I'm passionate about talking. Right now.
I know you guys can tell. I feel like everybody in the chat is going to fall in love with you, Devontae, because you have such a magnetic personality. He's like, if you go on his Instagram, he think he is the next model, because I tell you, he won't give you a straight look. He got to do the look away.
Oh, wait, you gotta go like this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a hands commercial, man. I'm trying to get a hands commercial going. Where you lay like this.
Oh, that is so funny.
Can I talk about the discount though, or should I wait?
Oh no, go for it.
Okay, anybody? Okay. Well, listen. Go on my IG at Manifest Apparel 1.
Yes.
Or you go on my IG high_performance_coach. Either one, either link. As soon as you message me, the discount code is Spice Rack. Spice Rack. Shout out. Come on, Spice Life TV.
Hey.
Spice Rack. You get a 20% discount.
Okay.
Immediately. So let me know. Let me know. And tell me what you want. I'll show you. There's different varieties on my Manifest Apparel 1. And I'll let you know what we exactly have in stock at this moment. Because I told you we're transitioning. Send me your address and everything. I'll send you an invoice. We'll get it to you. Again, that discount code is Spice Rack. You send the message. I'll get that to you. 20% discount right now on the Manifest Apparel.
All right, y'all. I put it in the chat so y'all can see. Yes. Thank you, Tootsie. I'm going to add that up there. Spice Rack for 20% off. And make sure you guys check him. So he's working on his website, but that's part of him doing the transition. So just give him a little time, but you guys can still order everything just like it's the website, but through his Instagram. Just send him a DM on what you want, and you won't be disappointed. But then you'll also be supporting this young brother who's got some good goals. Y'all have heard what he's saying, and I know y'all can support that and back that. He's got some great things that he's working towards, and I want to be a part of that. So he said, hey, do you want to buy them? Because I'm going to send them to you. I said, we buy Black in this household. And so do not expect you to give me nothing for free. If you want to add it in, because to my order, that's fine. But I am going to pay my people because I would pay the other people. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Keep that in mind, y'all. And hey, Mari, good to see you. So you guys, I just wanted you to get an opportunity to meet him and see how much he's grown already in the last 4 months, 6 months,
4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
about 5 months.
5 months. And I'm going to, of course, continue to follow his journey. I'm sure he'll be back on here because especially when Babe comes out, you guys we might have to have a panel and have some questions and stuff.
Oh.
But yeah, and he can't get to you either because I'm here and I'll get him.
Yeah. He's like looking with the vibe.
He always thinks Devontae, but one thing I will tell you, he completely adores you. He just thinks you are such a good guy.
Aww.
And he would not let you have any communication with me if he didn't think that. So
real talk. Yeah, I know that. Hey, yeah. I know that.
So I know how much you mean to him, and of course you mean that much to me. Guys, he calls me Mama Candace.
Mama Candace. And remember when I said that to you after the banquet speech?
Yeah.
And I was like, Mama, he was like, he said, what? I'm not that old. Like, call me a mama. I could be like big sis.
But now I understand what he means. It's such an endearing term, and I love it. So, Devontae, thank you for coming on. I appreciate
thank you for having me.
I
appreciate it.
Anytime you want to, of course. And yeah, you'll be back soon. And we'll all be able to hang out. You guys, I met him in the visiting room, but I have not got to meet him outside yet because quarantine. So I cannot wait to get to meet you in real life.
We're going to reschedule that. We are. I'm feeling much better. It wasn't COVID, thank God.
Thank God.
You know? All right. Thank you for having me on here, guys. Everybody.
All right. We'll see you soon, Devontae.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
And you know, I forgot to actually do this with him on. But if you guys are aware of youth groups or men groups or young men groups, and they need someone that can come and do a motivational speaking engagement, or not in person, but like through Zoom, because he's done that a couple times. Y'all connect with him. He would be awesome for that. And you know that you have some nephews or some cousins that probably need to hear that story because they're right on the cusp of making a bad decision that could take the rest of their life. And you know that once we get in that system, it's hard for them to let us go. They don't do that often. So if you guys have a church group or anything, a youth group that you think he could be of service to, I know that he'd be more than welcome to, and you guys can contact him directly, or you can also let me know and I can connect you with him as well, because I just think his story is amazing. Especially, I didn't even know that part about him representing himself. So that already shows you what kind of, he's got a lot of chutzpah behind him. But if you have anything like that, please give him the information and let him be a part of that, because he would do a great job. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. You can't hear me? What? What happened? You still can't hear me? Oh, you can hear me now? What? Well, I don't know what I said that y'all couldn't hear. Okay, I was just saying, thank you, LQ. I was saying we had two wonderful, wonderful organizations that came on today, BigToe Seasonings, and I was congratulating Kristen for her win. And I was also saying Devontae about the youth groups, but it sounds like you guys heard the youth groups part. I was just saying, if you have any organizations that you know run youth groups or young adult groups that you think he'd be beneficial, his story would be beneficial to that population, please connect with him. Make sure you go to BigToe Seasonings and give her some love. Isn't she just a doll? She's a beautiful woman, very good spirit. Her seasoning is good, so you know she can cook. And the fact that she named it BigToe Seasoning, because you know she stuck her toe in it, y'all, come on, give the girl some love. She's doing her thing over there. So make sure you check her out as well. And guys, we have gone over our hour just by a little bit, but I think it was worth it this week. Also, I was just telling you how humble I am that you guys came and are watching and come back every week. But I'm just hoping that you really see what my vision is. I just want to support our Black businesses and the people behind them, and for people to be more aware of things that we offer that you don't really see all the time. And my goal personally is to have a Black-owned household that operates off of Black-owned products. So continue to please share with me if there's things that you see out here that I might not be aware of. I know we do wonderful jewelry, we do wonderful makeup. I love all of those things too. But this is why I was excited about BigToe Seasoning, because everybody needs to cook, or everybody cooks and everybody needs to season their food. And we know how to do that. But I think we just need to make sure we are supporting our people that provide those seasonings. And for some reason, I feel like it's just going to be better anyway, because, you know, we know what tastes good and how to make it taste good. So please go over, support her. Send me more people that have products that would be of interest to you or that you use, or maybe you don't yet and need something to be reviewed. And if it's something that I want to use, I will definitely buy it. I have no problem paying for the products. You know how we can be, y'all. It ain't always about a homie hookup, because you know if you were starting a business, you need people to pay for your products. So I'm complete advocate for that. But I will be adding a post office box next week, probably next week, just because I have some other companies that have just asked to send stuff that we'll see. If I've never made any promises, because if I don't think it's good, y'all, I ain't gonna bring it to you. That's just how I roll. I'm not gonna do that. So anyway, that will be in the description as well, coming up soon. And I think that's it. I don't think I have any other church announcements. I'll be back next Thursday. That's the day after Babe goes to work release. So y'all, if I'm all over the place, that's why, because I'm telling you, prison is not easy. Nothing about it is easy. I mean, I'm just every day trying to figure out what I need to do for this next phase, and nobody seems to know. So hopefully it goes smoothly. So just please keep us in your prayers. Keep him in his prayers. I'm glad that he has people like Devontae and Rick, who also joined. Rick, I look forward to meeting you. I've heard so much good things about you. He does have a community of men that he can kind of fall back on, so it's not falling all on me, which I'm so grateful. But please just keep us in your prayer. No, I'm not, LQ. I might be. I'm not. Just don't be saying that. I'm gonna be bad. Y'all is my people. I'm prioritizing. Okay, I could do both. No, but if I do just disappear, probably don't be alarmed, because you know, got my man's back, close to it anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I love you so much. Thanks for watching. Come back next week, 3 p.m. Pacific time. I have a few. I'm not sure. People are still confirming with me, but I do have one group that's coming on that you guys are going to love. It's the mother and her daughters and their organization. I'm excited to share with you. They're pretty much confirmed for next Thursday, so come on back and we'll have more. All right, guys. Mwah. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, here we go. Every week, I cannot.